We don't know the type of cancer. Do we know anything about the severity, the prognosis here?
Well, all we can do is read between the lines. Ultimately, he says he will be continuing with his work. He will still be doing paperwork and the like, but he will no longer be seen doing face-to-face meetings anymore. So he obviously wants to step out of the limelight. Now, just remember, we did see him just yesterday on Sunday. He was attending church in Sandringham, so clearly still able-bodied and fit. It was after we understand that there was a more rudimental sort of prospect of him going to a hospital. It was the London clinic where they were investigating an enlarged prostate, but then also he at the time then was looking into other concerns that he had, other health issues, and that is where they then understood to have found that there was some cancer within him. But as I say, they go out to rule out prostate cancer, but have not gone on to tell us exactly what form of cancer. But it is notable that at the age of 75, he's wanting to make this public. He's wanting to be able to bring what he says more understanding, public understanding for all those in the world who are affected by cancer, and very sadly we know that is many.
Yeah, absolutely. And Caroline, as you said, he intends to continue his work, even if not performing as many duties in public. So will this, in the interim period in which he is receiving this treatment, change anything about the functioning of the monarchy? Could we expect that Prince William, for example, will be taking a more forward role here?
I don't want to speculate as to what the next steps will be. Ultimately, we just need to remember the context of this is he only took up the role some 17 months ago. And notably, this has been in a run of relative health scares surrounding the entirety of the royal family. Now, we understand that just recently, the Princess of Wales herself, so that is Prince William's wife, Kate Middleton, had some major abdominal, I can't even say that word, surgery. Sarah, Duchess of York, as many of us would colloquially know her as Fergie, of course, the former wife of Prince Andrew, she herself has also been diagnosed with skin cancer. Many will leap to conclusions, of course, of the health issues that the Queen's own father had, of course, King George, but that was after having been a heavy smoker, and that was indeed something to do with his breathing. But ultimately, this is something that we cannot speculate as to what will ultimately mean as to who takes up what roles and when. But for now, we do understand that King Charles will be stepping out of the limelight and postponing public-facing duties.
To what extent can he continue in his constitutional role, even if we're not seeing him in a ceremonial sense?
Well, I think he's, from a perspective of a positive mindset, it feels as though he can continue overall. I mean, they are saying that at the moment he will continue with his roles and he will be overall focusing more on the regular day-to-day, the fact that he will be able to do official papers, they say, state business. So the behind-the-scenes work will still be there. But of course, from a geopolitical perspective, from being the person who can go out and talk to the public or indeed make trips abroad, that will have to go to the back seat for the time being.